Can you tell me about this chapter? What happened?
Spider and Jem went to a coffee shop to eat breakfast, and a woman offered them to call home and tell Spider's Nan that everything was okay. And but then Jem saw Jem and Spider's faces on the newspaper, and they got really scared and they ran away.
They continued on walking until they came to an alleyway, and in front of them was a tall, dark guy. Jem first thought he was black, but then she realized he was blue. His name was the Two-Face.
Yeah, at first I thought, who the hell is the Two-Face? But then I remember from the party that, yes.
And the Spider had taken all their money, so he was kind of mad at them.
Yeah, and he was trying to kill him.
Yes.
Almost.
So you mean that Tattoo-Face was angry on Spider?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
He wanted his money back.
Okay, so when Tattoo-Face chased Jem and Spider, then finally Tattoo-Face cut up with them, Jem and Spider,
And then Tattoo-Face threatened Jem, so Spider was forced to give his money back.
Yeah, and Spider threw all the money out in the air.
And later started running with
Jem. And Jem hurt her knee.
But then Tattoo-Face mentioned something about hurting Spider's Nan, so he got very mad and
he ran back to him and
started punching him.
yeah, they end up fighting.
And the fight brought a lot of attention, both by ordinary people and the police. But Spider hid in the bushes, so he didn't get caught. But Tattoo-Face did.
Jem and Spider hid in the bushes.
And then Spider went out to go and steal a car, so they could drive to Weston.
but he never came back to Jem in the bushes.
And Jem started to realize that Spider would never come back because he had got arrested.
Then Jem met this girl named Brittany.
And Brittany took care of Jem over the night.
Brittany gave Jem food, a shower, and she let her sleep in her bed. And the next morning, Brittany gave Jem a backpack with food and blankets and all that stuff so she could survive.
And the next morning, Jem continued on going to Weston in case Spider got out from the prison. I don't know.
Then the police cut up to Jem, and then Jem ran to a church.
She hid in the church, and the police were surrounding the church.
And she had nowhere to go. Erika, can you tell us about Spider's Nan?
Yeah, well, we haven't found out anything about Spider's parents, but all we know is that Spider's Nan is taking care of him. Spider's Nan is definitely one of a kind. She seems very caring and have a strong personality. It shows that she cares about Spider and she really loves him. But there's something weird about her. She knew right away that Jem had a special gift, even though Jem had never told anyone about it. And she can also see other people's auras. And I really like her, and I can't wait to find out more about her.
Yeah, me too.
She's really awesome.
At first, I thought she was like a witch or something, but
I thought so too.
Yeah.
So, Alexander, have you thought about the similarities between the book and real life?
Yeah, I thought about that. I know what it feels like for Jem to know that Spider is going to die very soon. Because it was the same with me when my dog, Simba, she was getting really ill because of her age. She was like 15 and a half. And we knew that she wouldn't make it much longer. And that was of course really hard, and it was also the same with my great grandmother. She was also very old, 92, and lose someone is like the hardest thing in life. So
I've never lost anyone close to me. I'm lucky. Or of course
Yeah,
I've lost many people, but I was so young, so I can't remember it.
yeah, I lost my grandmother and my grandfather also when I was like
I was 4 months. And
I
5
wasn't
years.
I wasn't even born when when my grandfather died.
I've never even been to a funeral.
Never.
Or I think I was at my grandfather's funeral, but I was really, really small. Ska du säga något?
Jag tänkte, men jag vet inte om jag ska.
Ja. Jo, men det
Jag tänkte
bra.
bara säga det där, I also lost my
Ja,
grandfather. Eller heter det
Så det är bara bra
grandfather?
att diskutera.
And I also lost my grandfather for about 1 or 2 years ago. And of course that is also hard, like you said, Alessandra. So,
Yeah, it's hard when you know someone for such a long time and you just disappear.
Yeah, especially when you know that they're suffering. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's
Yeah.
like everyone I know have died of cancer.
oh.
But only one have died of another disease. So there's a big chance that I'm gonna get cancer.
Yeah, me too. Both my grandmother and my grandfather died because of cancer.
Yeah, my grandfather died of cancer. My aunt died of cancer. My mom had a chance to get cancer, but she operated her thing. And, yeah.
It's not fun.
My grandfather, he never had cancer, but he was kind of ill, and vad höll jag på att säga? Han hade typ Alzheimer's.
Yeah, Alzheimer's.
Yeah, instead of cancer, he had Alzheimer's.
Isn't that horrible? Because he doesn't remember you.
No, he didn't know my name or my sister, so
No,
it was kind of sad. And my dog nearly died too, for about a half year ago.
Nearly died.
Yeah,
My dog. He died.
she died.
Not nearly. Du dog nästan, sa du.
Jaha, oj.
Du säger inte om det.
Va? Nej. She died. Va? Vad?
Visste inte.
Visste inte du att hon hade...
Nej. Smulan?
Ja.
Oh!
Yeah, she died for a half year ago. And that was very hard for me because, like you said, it's very hard when you know someone for a long time. And yeah,
Yeah,
and that was very hard.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how hard it's gonna be to lose Haley.
Mm.
I love her so much.
Okay, I have the words here for next week, or for this week.
Okay.
Wiggled, slingrade. Squirmed, vred. Narrowed, minskat. Tarmac, asfalt. Junction, korsning. Glanced, sneglade eller tittade. Sen det där, reluctantly, motvilligt. Devouring, sluka. Ashtray, askkopp. Bothered, bryt. Hallowed, dragna. News agent, pressbyrå. Sen det parachute, fallskärm. Rattled, skramlade. Slope, lutning. Clattered, skramlade. Awareness, medvetenhet. Scrambling, klättra.